Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to WEBBY'S Sports Roundup Charity 2024. Now, if you just joined my YouTube channel, as you probably know, I've been running for approximately 13-14 months now. I've always done a lot of charity, as I've lived here for many years, as most people know, whether it's for Help the Heroes, Lions Club and other special events. But last year and this year I have donated again from last year, and we're going to be doing it with FACT, Fighting Against Cancer in Tenerife, which everybody would have, either a family member or a friend that has had cancer and they're coming out of it and they're better. We want to try and help them as much as we possibly can. Last year, with sponsors and a sporting memorabilia auction that I set up with Tim, living with MS in Tenerife, we raised with a cracking walk last year from Los Cristianos up into La Caleta. We raised approximately €6,000 with various donations from sponsors and obviously auctioning some various good sporting memorabilia items. Now, we're in the process of doing something very similar, but it is not going to be an auction. It's going to be raffle tickets. Now, I've already got, as you can see behind me, various sporting memorabilia which people have already donated to me, and there's absolutely some phenomenal items that you want to get your hands on. Whoever wins these items, even whether you're in Blighty, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, we will get them sent to you. Not a problem. Okay, tickets were going to be available as they are now already. I've got tickets. Julie, who works behind the bar in Monte Cristo's in Kalasovaki, she has a book of tickets and will be taking tickets, taking the money off you. It is 5 tickets for €3 only. That's all it is. 5 tickets, €3, and obviously you can purchase as many as you possibly want, all against fighting against cancer in Tenerife. Now, it's an organisation that's been set up for a few years now, all very legit. You can check it on Facebook, FACT, Fighting Against Cancer in Tenerife. All volunteers, 2 very good friends of mine I've known for many years, Fran, a big Everton fan, and Jane and Malcolm, not a big football fan, but they do lots of tireless work for people. And there's many other ladies and gents that do as well. They have a meeting every first Monday at the Palm Sports Bar up in San Eugenio Alto, if anybody wants to go up there and help and give your services for free. Now, on top of that, as you know, as I just said, a lot of people you will know, whether it's family or friends, have had cancer, got rid of it or whatever. It's a horrible word. Now, our cancer treatment is in the north, in Candelaria, in Santa Cruz. So there's a lot of Brits over here that obviously speak no Spanish whatsoever. So a lot of people that we have volunteers for Fight Against Cancer Tenerife are volunteers. So basically what we do, they give them the money, put it in their petrol for the car, and they drive up and they do what they have to do, and they stay with the people. They go around people's houses. They just work tirelessly. They're absolutely fantastic, and it's passion, absolutely passion. So if anybody wants to be a volunteer, then please check on the Facebook page of FACT, Fighting Against Cancer in Tenerife. If anybody would like to be a sponsor, I haven't asked for any sponsors this year, so if anybody wants to sponsor any of the sporting items, or if you want to donate anything, then please get in touch with me, as you know, on my YouTube channel, WEBBY'S Sports Roundup, or you can email me, webpaul36@gmail.com. Now, we're just in the process of organising how to purchase tickets from England. But before I say that, Fran, big Everton fan, lovely lady, she also has tickets as well. So if anybody knows Fran, you can purchase tickets from Fran as well. So the 2 outlets at the moment are Fran and Julie in Monte Cristo's, in my little manor down in Kalasovaki, and obviously my good self. So we are the 3 outlets where you can purchase them, and over the next month or 2 I will be asking people if they want to buy tickets and so forth. You know, it's all going to go to a good cause, and they're all volunteers. Okay, now Tim and I have to get together sometime in the next week or two. There's lots of people back in England messaging me saying, "Webby, I want to buy some tickets, I want to purchase some tickets," and it's probably go through PayPal or something of that nature, but we're going to try and find the best and the easiest way to do it. So please bear with me and I'll be in touch. That's my neighbour's dog, Tyson. Oh, lovely. Like it barking, keeps the burglars away. But he's a lovely, lovely fella. Now, let me take it a little bit further. The draw, I've decided, I thought, what a good idea, to keep it going until the start of the Premier League. As you know, I do a live broadcast every Saturday morning, 9:30 till 10:30. So I thought I'd do it live of when the Premiership starts, which is, I believe, is the 17th of August. So that is the date that I will be doing it, okay? With whoever is in the hot seat, with Tim at the helm and all the boys. Could be Simon, Terry, whatever, whoever's here, then that's what we're doing. But don't forget, check on the Facebook page, please. My number 99, give him some love, check on with him and subscribe to that gentleman as well. Foggy, my number 99, does a fantastic job. Now, without further ado, I'm going to take you over to the back. We've got about 6 items over there, 7 I believe, plus one more I've had donated, which I haven't got the item in front of me, but it's going to be here within the next week or two. It's an absolute brammer. I've got it all written down here. Now, as you probably know, there's a young man called Lee Pearson from Around the Grounds, his own YouTube channel, goes all around the country visiting grounds, does a great vlogs. So if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to Lee, okay, Around the Grounds. Now, what he does a lot of charity from back home as well, and this is what he has donated, and I will show you on my channel on this Saturday, but this probably may not be out till this Saturday, so we'll see. You'll see it on there. Right now, Paolo Di Canio signed captain's armband. Okay, that's when Lee Pearson from Around the Grounds played with him in a charity match 2 years ago, back in 2022. Doncaster Rover Legends versus Sheffield Wednesday Legends, and he decided to for the trust, it was Eve's Trust charity there in Doncaster, so it was a local charity. So well done, Lee, for that. Probably raised a few grand, knowing him. He's doing an absolute cracking job, and that item he's actually got, and he's actually over here on holiday seeing his parents, so he's going to bring that over to me sometime next week. So that's an absolute cracker, and he says he actually played with him. He played with him up front. Can you think of that? Playing with Paolo Di Canio up front, scoring goals in a Legends match at Doncaster Rovers itself 2 years ago. Absolutely fantastic. Right, that's me for now. So all you got to do is take tickets or purchase some tickets from me, Julie at Monte Cristo, Fran at the Fighting Against Cancer Tenerife. She's at a meeting they have every Monday at the Palm Sports Bar in San Genio in the south of Tenerife. So if you fancy that, pop up to him, get some tickets, and you can win some superb sporting memorabilia items. That's your first one. If you have a look behind me, there's a load there and there's some absolute beauties. But don't forget, 17th of August, the draw. It's got a long time to go. And on top of that, every item that's won by anybody, whether you live here or whether you live over there in Blighty, we will get it sent to you. Okay, it won't be for a lost cause. We'll make sure you've got it, and there's some absolute crackers. So all I'm going to say, without further ado, Webby, stop going on. Let's go and have a look. Let's see what we got. I'll see you in a muy. I'll see you in a minute, boys and girls. There you are, boys and girls. There's all the items on display. That's what we're going to be tickets for. Let's have a look. We're going to kick off with that one. A good pal Mark, who comes over here on holiday, he's donated that. That's a Liverpool shirt signed by Paul Ince, a very good friend of his that he plays golf with. So cheers for that, Macker. We're going to move over here now to the second item. That is an absolute great item, these two. A good pal of mine, one of my best mates from back home in England, Mike Williams. I went to school with him and so forth. Big cricket fans we were many years ago. We got the hat signed by, as you can see, Darren Goff. and they're England shirt signed by Darren Goff. Wouldn't you love those two items? That's going to be a one package item. Right, moving up quickly, donated by Alan Homemade Vlogs. Henrik Stenson, when he was the logistics manager back in 2016, Alan was. That was the Open at Royal Troon. He's got that signed. So if you're a cricket fan, a cricket lover, that is worth winning. It really is. Get your hands in your pockets and buy some raffle tickets. Look at this. My pal Ian Owl, he's got this. And the reason he's got this is because his good lady Jo used to work with, yeah, you know, Kyle Walker's mum at the Sheffield General Hospital. She's retired now. Now they've got this. Now this is signed by, as you see, Kyle Walker, Danny Welbeck, Jermaine Defoe, Tom Cleverley and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, all England internationals. Wouldn't you like to win that? That's an absolute darling of an item to win. Moving on swiftly over to this one. He also donated this, Ian Owl. What a top fella he is. Look at that, Frankie Dettori. I think that was an Abel. I'm not 100% sure. But that sign, just put that in a proper frame. And we've got authenticity. Let me just turn that around. There you are. There's the authenticity for that. And they're all absolutely fantastic items. 2 items to go. I'll leave one of the best ones till the end. I just picked this out. That was in my locker up on the top in my bedroom, and Michael, my good friend, got big business back home in London. He's a big Fulham fan, and he gave me this a few years ago, funny enough. And you remember Damien Duff? What a great player he was. I think he played for Chelsea as well, didn't he? Was it Blackburn Rovers? There he signed that, and we've got the authenticity certificate there, and you can read that. Signed for the first team squad. Okay, signed at the Motspur Park training ground. Absolutely quality. So thank you for that, Michael. And last but not least, look, I'm going to sit there. Look at this little item. This is from me good pal. Yeah, you know, from Chesterfield. Ian Bullock. Used to always come to me pub as well. What an absolute item that is. That is a one-off, not being open. And it's a 118 if I remember size. There's very few of them about, and it is signed by Sebastian Vettel when he won his very first Grand Prix many years ago. That is an absolute beauty. Wouldn't you want to love to hold that or put that in your bedroom, or whether you've got a nice little memorabilia room and what have you? So some great items there. Just going to take that back, but don't forget the one that Around the Grounds Lee is going to bring over for me for the next week or two. That's an absolute magic. That's a boom of an item. Paolo Di Canio armband signed when they played in a big charity match. So thanks for that, Lee, and thank you to all the people that's obviously donated these items for charity. Now, all I want you to do is please remember, just think of family and friend, whether they've passed away, whether they're getting treatment for cancer, if they're in Tenerife, or whether you're back home in Blighty, then put your hands in your pocket. You know these people here fighting against cancer in Tenerife. They're doing an absolute phenomenal job, and they all do it as a volunteer. We, as a YouTube channel, raised about £6,000 last year through sponsors and walks and so forth, and an auction. This year it's just going to be charity raffle tickets, and you can pick them up at Monte Cristo. Go and see Julie behind the bar in the afternoon. Go and see Fran. That's Monte Cristo down in Czechoslovakia, my manor. I've got tickets myself. And go and see Fran, who, big Everton fan, and she's a volunteer as well for fighting against cancer in Tenerife. So we're just going to dip our hands in and raise as much money as we possibly can, because the volunteers do an absolute fantastic job. So don't forget, we're going to have the draw on the 17th of August, which is going to be on my live show Saturday morning. Hopefully everything goes well for that. Good luck to all you punters out there, and we will organise, Tim and myself, how you'll be able to purchase tickets through PayPal or whatever, that type of thing. You know, I'm a dinosaur. We'll see what we can do, and we will raise as much as we can. If there's any sponsors out there want a little bit of want their names mentioned, I'll do that over the next few weeks as well. So all I'm going to say is, from me, Webby Sports Roundup, here is sunny Tenerife. Like and subscribe, and we'll do you another one. All right, we'll raise as much money as we can for fighting against cancer in Tenerife. You all have a fantastic day, and fingers crossed we'll all be okay. All right, you take care. From me, Webby, in my manor in sunny Tenerife. I'll see you on the next one.